Okay, welcome to recap week 8. I know you guys missed us last week for that recap. I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I was on vacation.
Well, hey,
I played a lot of golf.
You did. So coming at you live from BJ's Poker Lounge.
Yeah, buddy.
I am your host, the commish, Pete. My co-host, BJ.
Sirs.
Freshly back from his vacation. Special Halloween edition, actually.
Yes, special Halloween edition.
That intro. I don't
Pete,
know.
take off that mask. Come on.
I thought about getting dressed up for this.
Yeah, it would have been good.
Too much energy. Plus,
Way
I
too
lost.
much.
If I won, then I might have. Yeah,
I agree.
Right. All right. So let's kick this thing off because we're going to start off with Miller time versus yours truly.
The ass whooping that is.
It was an ass whooping. Ron, 181 to my 98. I didn't hit triple digits. And I've always said you're not going to win in this league if you don't hit triple digits.
No, 99% of the time that statement is true.
Right, but 100% of the time when you play somebody that's 181 points against you,
100%.
you're going to lose. So, Ron, you get the high score of the week. And we'll get there, but you know where you got because you got the double dip.
Yep.
But we'll get there. All right, so let's start off with the victor, Ron Miller, who I was with on Sunday, by the way. He was very graceful.
Oh, he was?
No.
Oh, I was going to say he's probably rubbing that shit in your face all day.
I told him I was going to bust out compromising pictures of him on the show, but I wouldn't do that. Even
Just
though I have him.
He has no ride anymore.
All right, so Coach Ron, Dak Prescott, 36 points out of Prescott. Barclay, 15.8, but they didn't win. Jets, that was the greatest end of the game there. Missed field goal and field goal was awesome.
In the rain.
Right.
That was that was a football game.
It was.
Yeah.
And of course, idiot me bets the over. All right. It was like 30 something. I don't know. All right. ETN. Okay. Here's where we get the combo. So everybody got the video last week. So it was running back tight end. And yes, ETN's 25.9. And we'll get there because we'll go DJ Moore 9.5, Cortland Sutton 10.9, but Laporta 19.7 points.
He's a beast.
So the combo, I mean, you get the combo, you get the double dip, you get the highlight of the week.
46.6 points.
Yes, we did that. We had to do the calculation because somebody did come pretty close.
Yeah, missed it by a point. By a reception.
Okay. All right. 1 point you missed it by. I think it was what, PB&J?
Yeah, I think it was probably.
All right, let's go to the highlight of ETN here. 56 yards.
Ugh, blown coverage everywhere. Safety went for the pick. And ETN said, "Thank you very much." Catch me, Joey Porter Jr.
Oh, man. Yeah, so, Ron, you get the double dip. You get the $100 for both the high score. Jaguars D, 12. Harrison Butker, 11 points. Let's see, where did I go wrong?
Everywhere.
Yeah, well, not everywhere. 27 points out of Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Thank you.
No problem.
Tony Pollard, 6.5. Breece Hall, though.
He's a beast, man.
Running his way to a Jets victory.
He's going to be the franchise leader in yards by the end of it.
21.3 points out of him. Let's see, Devontae Adams. Oh, what an all. It didn't matter last night. That's
Devontae Adams is so pissed off he's a Raider. It's ridiculous.
Right. Trade deadline was today, and he did not get traded.
Still remains on.
2.1 out of him. Pickens, my newly acquired, 9.2. Goddard, 7.6. Jonathan Taylor, 10.7. Ravens D, 6. And Jason Sanders, 7. So, Ron Miller rising to the top.
Yeah, man.
6 and 2. Sherman's March. I go to 3 and 5. All right, let's roll right to Coltrane. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this little feature that, let's see. Oh, yeah. Coltrane versus Belichick's hoodies. Uh-oh, Belichick's hoodies.
I heard we have an upset alert. Is that correct?
Yes, we did get an upset
Belichick's hoodies finally stumbled?
Let's see. Yes, he did. Coltrane, 128 over the undefeated, not anymore, Belichick's hoodies, 102.5.
Wow.
Yes, took him down. Took him down with Lamar Jackson, 13.9. Certainly didn't do it just with Lamar.
Well, when Patrick Mahomes only has 5.
That is true.
Makes a big difference.
That is true. Let's see. Austin Eckler, 23 points out of him. Singletary, 6.3. Cooper Kupp, 6.1, but DeAndre Hopkins, my God.
With his new franchise quarterback, Will Levis.
Whew.
Will Levis.
Rookie, right? He's a rookie?
Yeah. Second round pick out of Kentucky.
And But, I mean, this wasn't his first start, though, right?
Yes, 100%. First start,
Crazy.
four touchdown passes, 3 over 50 yards, I think.
Okay, waiver wire pickup. It's not like any quarterbacks went down this week.
No. Oh, no, they were all mine. They were all my quarterbacks. Thank you very much for reminding me of that.
16.8 out of Evan Ingram. Osborne, 17.9. 49ers, D1. McPherson, 8. Hey, you didn't need it. So, Belichick's hoodies. He hit triple digits, but you're right. Patrick Mahomes, if he's going to have an off day, it's tough to get a victory there. 5.6 out of him. Chubba Hubbard, 7.4. Henderson, 11.5. Your stud, Tyreek Hill. That guy is insane.
Dude, he really is. Thank God we have him in the big league. No talk about other leagues.
Right, but no. He is
holy cow.
Unbelievable. Keenan Allen, 14.9. Mark Andrews, 14. Zay Flowers, 6.9. Chiefs, D12. Moody, 5. So, Belichick's hoodies. No longer undefeated. You go to 7-1. Coltrane desperately needed that victory to stay there at that in the muck, or right maybe below the muck. I gotta get to the standings. 3-5. All right, so let's go to PB&J versus G5 Big Dick players, soon to be dog shit players or something. I don't know what is. He's going to change his name. He says he's going to change it, but
look at this game. Holy shit!
Oh boy. Okay. Yes.
G5 on the wrong end of a squeaker. I didn't even see this until just now.
I didn't either.
Holy shit!
If you're going to lose the game, that is not the way you want to lose the game.
No.
I can't believe that this didn't go out. I can't believe G5 didn't come.
I can't believe G5's not commenting on our message board right now. Like, how did you guys not see this shit?
I mean, am I doing the math right? He lost by 0.2?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 yards.
PB&J, 133. I got to go to the 10th of the points here.
Yeah.
PB&J, 133.56 to G5's 133.36. That is a tough. Oh, Swiss Cheese is watching. Here
we go.
Call in the few. But, I don't even know because I wasn't following, but God forbid there was a scoring adjustment.
Oh, my God.
Right.
I have no idea.
All right, let's go with the victor. PB&J, Josh Allen, 33 points. Gibbs. Oh, it was Gibbs last night. That was the killer.
Yep. 152 and a touchdown.
I can't even round it up because it's 29.9. Well, I guess I could. It's still only a tenth of a point. Pacheco, 6.7. Stephon Diggs, 16. Christian Kirk, 8.6. Jake Ferguson, 14.7. Mostert, an off day with Mostert, but hey, 10.6. Dolphins D, 8. Tyler Bass, 6. G5. Oof. Geno Smith, 17.86.
Needed 18 points.
Yes, that's crazy. 12.2 out of Robinson. Your newly acquired Ramondre Stevenson, 7 points. Let's see. DK Metcalf, 11.7. T. Higgins, 11.9. George Kittle was your stud, 23.9. Ramad St. Brown, 16.8. Cowboys D, 16. And Dicker, the kicker.
Not enough Dicker in that kicker.
No, 60. I mean, one more point.
I didn't say that, but
one more point. 16 points on him. So G5. 1-7.
Well,
PB&J, 4-4, right there in the muck.
And not for nothing, they should be 7-1 with the people that they've played.
That is true.
They've scored probably the most points in the league, if not close to it.
Goondock Goonies.
Yeah, this is the least amount of points scored in the league.
Versus Southside Strangler. No, I'm sorry. Versus Sophie's Choice. Sorry. Hey.
Either one. Doesn't matter. Would have lost to them both.
You probably would have. Yes, Sophie's Choice, 133. He desperately needed a victory as well. Goondock Goonies, he's slipping, but you're going to blame it on injuries, I'm sure.
Yeah, are you shitting me?
Come on. 90.86 out of your team. All right, start with the victor. Sophie's Choice, Joe Burrows is back.
Yeah, he is.
Joe Burrows is back.
Thank you, Lord. He needs to be back. Joe Burrow, that calf is finally healed. He's finally slinging the ball like he should be. Just the way he needs to be for us, anyway.
33.6 out of him. McCaffrey, 19.8. I got it right. Joe Mixon, 20 points.
But that's cool.
I didn't get it right?
Well, you got his name right, but you didn't get his total right.
29.8? What did I say?
You said 19.8.
Ah, really? All right.
It's 10 points less. He still would have won,
All right.
but it's
Yeah,
10
all right.
points less.
I was trying. I was doing what I could. Joe Mixon, 20 points out of him. Watson, 6.3. Godwin, 17.8. Janu Smith, 2.3. Kendrick Bourne, 12.6. Saints D3. Wow. Blake Group.
Yeah. He was the draft pick for the Saints. That's why they sent Will Lutz to Denver.
8 points out of him. So, Goondock Goonies, BJ and Hallie. Let's see. Kirk Cousins.
IR.
23.8. IR. I think he's out for the year.
He's out for the year.
Right.
So is let's see, who else did I have? Oh yeah, Nick Chubb.
Who is
Aaron
Nick Chubb?
Rodgers? The list keeps going.
I don't know an Aaron Rodgers.
Debo Samuel.
Does he play in the NFL?
Not right now.
James Cook, 8.3. DeAndre Swift, 14.4. Garrett Wilson, 17.6. Joshua Palmer, 5.4. TJ Hawkinson, 20.8. Dalton Schultz, 2.5. -3 out of the Eagles D.
Which was crazy playing Washington.
I think I started the Eagles D in RTS.
Oh, 100%. It was either them or the Giant. Or
-3
Jets.
out of the Eagles D.
Yeah.
I hate the Eagles a little less. Fairbear, 1 point. So, Goondock Goonies, you go to 4-4. Sophie's Choice, you are at 3-5. You needed that victory. You needed that victory bad. All right, let's go to Southside Stranglers versus Pottstown Rat Bastards.
Another great game.
No, absolutely. Another great game, but someone who needed the victory didn't get it. Pottstown got it with 140.5. Coach Chad, Southside Stranglers, 129.9. So, Brady, let's see. Jordan Love, 16.5, but they got the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah, they did.
Kenneth Walker III, 8 points. Kamara, 27 points. I mean,
He's back. He's back in full effect.
and I mean that he's catching the ball, he's running the ball,
Yeah.
he's doing everything. Waddle, 25.1 points.
Waddle out caught Tyreek.
Yes, he did. I don't know about yards though. Did he?
Yeah, Waddle at 112, Waddle at 121.
Waddle had how much?
121,
And what did Tyreek have?
112.
Okay. Olave, 9.6. Njoku, 17.7. Rasheed Rice, 9.6. Lions D, 14. And Aubrey, 13 points. Pottstown, nice. Southside, let's see. Jalen Hurts, 35 points. 35 points out of your quarterback.
And you still lose.
Madison, 4.3. That's one of the reasons.
Yep.
Rashad White, 17.9. Chase, well, Burrows is back, so Chase is back.
Chase is back. What?
25.2. Devontae Smith, 22.9. Waller, 1.4, but he's,
Banged up.
yeah. What's his
I don't
prognosis?
I don't think he's playing this week.
Prognosis
Maybe
negative.
out for a couple weeks.
Okay. Jacoby Myers, those lawyers there in New York, 2.9. Giants D, 13. Justin Tucker, 7. So, Southside Stranglers, you go to 2-6. You are definitely down underneath the muck. Pottstown Rat Bastards, you are in it to win it. You go to 6-2. All right, let's round it out with the Bird's Nest versus War Pigs. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Nobody wants to play Brad right now, I'll tell you that.
Well, he is hot. He is hot, and this week showed it.
Yep.
I think this is 4 in a row. Did he start out 0-4?
He started out 0-4. He's 4-4.
This is why you never say die.
And in the playoffs, by the way. He's the number 6 spot in the playoffs right now.
Unbelievable. So 144.98 to War Pigs 105. Who was hot? 105.42. So, Coach Brad, you did it with Trevor Lawrence, 16 points out of him. Derrick Henry, 16 points. Najee Harris even got double digits.
Yeah, that's crazy.
10.5 out of him. But A.J. Brown, that
6 games.
Philadelphia receiving core.
6 games, 125 yards per game in a row.
oh.
New NFL record.
I didn't even realize that Jay had commented, is the call-in feature working? Oh, God, I wish I had it working. See, now
No, we don't want to hear you cry. We can watch you cry.
No, I think that would have been great. We got to get that up back and running. We're actually going to be hopefully moving the studio back maybe within the next week or two, but we'll see. We'll get that call-in feature working.
Back to the Bob Barker studio.
Yes. No, the Poker Lounge. I mean, that's what this league was named after.
Dude, it needs to be back there.
Right.
But it's time.
It is time. All right, so let's see. Thielen, 15.2. Kincaid, 17.5. Brandon Ayuk. I'm going to round it up, 16 points. Browns D 4 and McManus 16.
Your kicker got 16. He
Two
outscored half
kickers
my
that got
team.
16. All right, let's go to War Pigs. Justin Herbert, 30 points. You would think, that's great. I'm got a victory here. Josh Jacobs, 16.8. But Damian Pierce. Are we running thin at running backs? Is that what's happening here?
Are we hasn't the league been running thin on
I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't follow as much as maybe some of the other members of the league, but I feel like we're running a little thin on running backs.
Well, I feel like the running back room is now split in a lot of teams, so you're not going to you're not going to get those big production numbers.
They're sharing carries
unless it's one of maybe 6 or 7 running backs in the league.
Mike Evans 12.9, Nakua 7.3, Kelsey. Well, he didn't have Taylor there. 11.8. Nico Collins 7, Bills D 5, and Jake Elliott 10. Oh, so War Pigs, you go to 5 and 3. Brad, red hot, goes to 4 and 4. All right, before we go over next week's preview, we are going to go over the standings.
Oh boy!
So we saw our last undefeated team go down, Belichick's Hoodies, but they still remain at the top at that 7-1 sole possession. Then we've got the 2 6-2s in Miller Time and Pottstown Rat Bastards. All right, so we can't call this muck yet, but War Pigs, this is a 5 and 3 sole possession there. This is what I'm going to call the muck. The 4 and 4s, PB&J, Bird's Nest, Goondock Goonies. You are all 4 and 4. That is the muck.
I love it.
I'm at the top of below the muck. I'm there with the 3 and 5 record. That's me, Sophie's Choice, and Coltrane. Southside Stranglers is at 2 and 6, and the Dog Shit Players is at 1 and 7. That is a tough road to crawl back to if you're looking for a playoff
I'm
spot.
telling you, man. Some of these teams that are getting hot, like PB&J, like Bird's Nest, where their record doesn't tell the whole story.
It's interesting how the league works that way.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't want to play any one of those guys, especially in the playoffs, because you're on upset alert if that shit happens.
It's not how you start; it's how you finish.
Just like in the bedroom.
Boom, boom. All right, so preview of Week 9.
Oh boy!
All right, so we have yours truly, Sherman's March, facing the Southside Stranglers. Oh, early projections is about 2-point spread, me in favor. Belichick's Hoodies, the 7-1 facing the 1 and 7 G5 Big Dick Players. Not going to call that the game of the week.
No, I'm going to call that the ass beating of the week. That's like you did something wrong and you're getting a switch, like spanked over your ass.
Hey, any given Sunday.
Yeah.
They both have 8 players in, so they have a matched up lineup. Obviously, they got buys, but right now, early projections puts Belichick Hoodies at a 20-point favorite.
Youch.
Then we have 2, 3, and 5 teams. This is where you want to climb out of that muck. It is 2 muck players. What the muck? Sophie's Choice, 3 and 5, playing the 3 and 5 Coltrane.
That could be the game of the week.
It could be. It could be.
But it's not.
It's not going to be.
No.
Early projections are going to be skewed because Coltrane's got 2 players on a bye that he doesn't have in yet, and he's underdogged by 6. But again, because he doesn't have his full team in. So
yeah.
I got a feeling Coltrane's going to be favored in that one. All right, moving on to... we might have a couple game of the weeks because this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
We got Pottstown Rat Bastards facing PB&J.
Yeah, this is a huge game.
I'm not even going to go over the projection here because it doesn't even look like Brady's got half his team in. So, but yeah, we have 6-2 Pottstown Rat Bastards facing the 4 and 4 PB&J. Depending on how that plays out, he can get first place.
Yeah.
If I got the points, but if Belichick loses and you win, then we move on to War Pig. We got a lot of good games. These are the last 3. These are good games.
Yeah.
We got the 5 and 3 War Pigs facing the 4 and 4 Goondock Goonies. Early projections. It looks like you've got 1 player on a bye, and you are projected to lose by almost 30 points.
Well, I have to find a quarterback.
That is true.
I have to find.
That is true.
I have to. I have to do some work on my roster.
Yes.
My new team name should be Injured Reserve. It's bad.
All right, then we finalize it with what I'm going to call this the game of the week for multiple reasons.
Oh, yeah. This is two of the hottest teams in the league, 100%.
We have Miller Time facing the 6-2 Miller Time facing the 4-4 Red Hot Bird's Nest. Okay, this is a roommate battle. Yeah,
Yeah, this rivalry goes deep.
All right, well, this
if
is.
you will.
I mean, I'm going to say that this. Well, have we decided what we're doing next week? We haven't decided yet.
No, but I want to be around those two. Because
We're going to be wherever Brad and Ron is.
yeah, wherever that may be.
Okay.
We're there.
All right. We'll let everybody know what's going on for Sunday. All right, so that is the preview for Week 9. That only leaves one thing.
Wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel of death.
All right, so.
It is Halloween.
The only thing is we didn't have our, we're just so unprepared nowadays. We didn't have our dry eraser. So we do still have the running back, tight end. So if it lands on that, we're just going to respin it. But that's the only caveat there. Hold on, I got to get the wheel cam up here. Let's see.
I'm curious what everybody wants. Like, who thinks they can win what? I think that I can win bench.
I see what you're trying to do here. So you're trying to will the wheel.
Will the wheel, baby.
Okay.
Hopefully the wheel hooks me up.
All right. So if it lands on running back, tight end, we'll respin. Right. All right.
Ready?
Here we go. Where it stops, nobody. Oh, wide receiver.
Anybody's game.
Anybody's
game.
What we're playing for. Oh, the trophy.
The trophy.
That's what we're playing for over there. All right, so we got
game.
wide receiver is no combos. These combos.
Straight up.
They drive me nuts because I got to figure out the math for it. So, yes, wide receiver is the position player for Week 9. All right, that's a wrap. Actually, a pretty quick show. One of our quicker ones.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that too. All right, so we will be back at you live next Tuesday. But we'll send them text out as far as what we're going to do for Sunday. I mean, we got options. We got sports books. We got
people's houses. Right. We got whatever we need.
Yep, we'll let everybody know. Otherwise, we'll see everybody back here live at 6 o'clock on next Tuesday.
Have a good day, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Take care.